am going to have a gentleman sit down with me, as you can see there, Mr. Bob Adam with the fancy shirt here, the Santa Claus sweater thingy. You gotta like that. Yes, thank you, Bob. Welcome in here. So as I said earlier, you're one of the board of directors, correct? You're on the board of directors for Minnesota Racquetball Association. Tell us some of the stuff that you guys are got working. I mean, we've had a few tournaments this year. We got some big stuff coming up. Tell us some of the stuff you got working up.
Well, the big thing is just coming out of COVID, get everybody out and playing and get some events and enthusiasm and people out hitting it on the courts.
Yep. Yeah, and you guys are doing a great job trying to get people back in playing. This year especially, we've had a bunch of people that haven't played for quite a while and a bunch of new players. So it's kind of neat to see whatever you guys are doing. That's great to see the influx of new players.
Sponsorships in terms of half off on entry fees for first-time players coming in, and people are looking at maybe an entry fee, and they're saying, "Hey, I don't know if I want to come in and pay to go and get in the game." So got some good discounts for them, and try to just really get the people that haven't been playing in the past and
get them back out on the court. Yep. And I know you guys are doing a lot of interesting stuff, specifically with what we're doing right here. I know you're a part of this with the guy you can see in the background there, Mr. Nickarntz. I've been calling him the AV geek all weekend, and I will continue to. Yeah.
This is not
No, it's definitely, but it just goes to show you that the work that is done behind the scenes by volunteers such as yourself, Nick, of course, the president of Minnesota Racquetball, John Olson, and the absolute workhorse for Minnesota Racquetball, Jeff Anderson.
and Matt Miller.
Well, he likes to.
The rest of the crew, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it does. It takes a bunch of people. I mean, not to mention, you guys started something for the Hall of Fame. Nice sweater, Bob Nickarntz is saying there. Yep, which is true. You guys started something. Yeah. No. It'll fit part of Nick. Like the neck is about it, and me too. So. Now, you guys recently started a fundraising drive for the Hall of Fame tournament. And that, obviously, we're trying to make that a Tier 1 IRT Pro stop in March, right?
Yep.
Do you have the dates of that offhand, or am I putting you on the spot too much?
You're trying to put me on the really running the
Yeah.
so.
Yep, but so it's one of those things, and we did have a group of people that donated already, and just love to show a thank you and shout out to people like Margaret Hill, a Hall of Fame member, Steve Jensen, Dr. Timothy Baghurst, who's currently coaching the USA Juniors, Letha Wolds, another one that has done that, and of course Sudsy Monchek, a name most of you will recognize, along with the rest of those. So a lot of people have asked me in the past, how do I get involved? What can I do to help Minnesota Racquetball?
Wow, man, there's all kinds of stuff. If you want to participate and you want to make a donation, love it. Give us a call or reach out to one of us and we'll square you in there. So you've got, can't read your writing.
All right, I'll read it. So there's a web email address you can send stuff to. It's mralive, mn@gmail.com, and that's the some of the people on. Yep. And if you have a company that's interested in working with us, or if you want to personally donate some time, we're always looking for help with that. You guys are working tirelessly to keep these events going and come up with new ideas. I mean, I like some of the stuff you guys got going this weekend with some of the round robin play.
Funds are always great.
Yeah.
We've got products, to
Yep.
help with some of the door prizes and auctions and stuff that they do at the MRA. Just trying to generate funds for racquetball in Minnesota. A lot of support goes to the junior program, and
Yep.
it's all appreciated, and it'll all be used.
Yeah, and I know you are a member of the Minnesota Racquetball Hall of Fame. Congratulations on that. You've been in there for a while.
Stick around long enough
Yeah. I'm never going to make it for playing. I made it in there on for doing this kind of stuff, which I was greatly appreciative for, the Warren Claridge Award. Your father's also a member of that. So you're one of there's just a few of you that where there's father, son, or daughter that are both members. That's kind of cool. I never got the opportunity to meet your father. And so that would have been kind of fun. I know that wasn't he a part of a club in town?
Yeah, back in probably the 70s, he was
Yep.
part owner of the King's Court in
Okay.
Edina and Roseville. But yeah, Dad played racquetball, and it's kind of one of those deals where you tag along to the club, and in between the games, he'd hand me a racket. I'd go down with my brother and hit the ball around a little bit. And, you know,
So that actually brings up a good question then. If you have some advice to some parents that have kids that might be interested in it, what were some of the things that got you going in it and kept you going in it? I mean, you've been playing now for 10, 12 years or something like that. Yeah.
so yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I think if you can take your kids or whether it's kids or friends, just let them see how much fun you have on the court. Everybody's out there. You're sweating. You're having exercise. You're hitting the ball. You're enjoying your friends, your competitors, the people you're playing with. So it's I think the main thing is just put kids and other people around a situation where you have a lot of camaraderie and fun, and it's contagious. That's the hook.
Yeah, and he's 100% right. And for those of you who have never seen Bob play, it is a treat. Bob is a consummate gentleman. I hate talking nice about him when he's sitting so close to me, but he absolutely is. He's the sportsmanship that I see you when you're on the court is huge. It's a great model for the kids to take a look at. And a couple of things that Minnesota Racquetball has done that is I think unique is the fact that all of our tournaments juniors play for free. We were fortunate enough a couple of years ago we had a donor that gave a large sum of money and designated it for future entry fees for juniors. So those of you out there, if you have a kid that's remotely interested, reach out to that mralive@gmail account. There's a couple of different spots around town. I know the boys down at the 98th Street.
You've got Brock Brew and Teddy Bowling are running a junior program down there.
Yep.
Love to have any young aspiring racquetball players come down and get a hold of those guys or get a hold of somebody at the MRA board, and we'll get you signed up down there. But it's a great way to learn the game and meet new friends.
Absolutely, and it's a lifelong sport. I mean, like I said, I joke with him that he's been playing about 12 years. Well, no, he's got
I probably started before any of these guys were
exactly, and he's still kicking their butts. That tells you how much of a stud he really is. And the reality of it too is, like a lot of sports, getting started in it, equipment, you need specific equipment in that. I know the MRA, we've had some generous donors that have donated some equipment. So if you do have a youngster that's interested in trying the sport, reach out to us. We'll get you the equipment. All those places. I know they do some stuff up at Lifetime up in Fridley on Moore Lake. They do some junior stuff up there.
We've got a lot of good things with
Yep.
rackets. I mean, really all you need is a pair of tennis shoes and a willingness to come on and try. And
Yep.
if you do that, we'll get you on board and get you hitting the ball. So,
Yeah, and I know the board of directors, some of the things that they're working on, Minnesota Racquetball Association Board of Directors. We have some really, really talented players on there. One of the members, actually I'm wearing his hat. As you can see there, he is the most recent IRT Tier 1 champion, Jake Bredenbeck. He won out in Portland. But I know that some of the stuff that that's pro level. Yeah, that's big shot.
that's the best of the best.
Yes, it is. It's definitely a different game than you and I play, where camera just went dead. Yeah, exactly. I'm assuming the audio is still going. There we go. We got the camera back. But
They might want that off.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I know one of the things that you guys are working on is for that. If juniors are interested in it, I know there's members of the board of directors. There's other members of the local community that have offered up to get out and help and teach youngsters the game. And you know what? It doesn't have to be youngsters. It could be adults. If you're an adult and you've never played, you want to try it out, check us out. You can go to the website is mnracquetball.org, or you can send an email to the MRA Live mn@gmail.com. nickarntz is the one that monitors that. You can see in the background his phone number there. I'm going to try to point it out at 612-991-0079. If you have any questions, he's the stuff he's doing. It's pretty cool to see the stuff that the whole board is doing. Nick especially. Great partners, Manilla Athletics in the background. They're offering up some, I believe, for every second place winner, whoever finishes in second all weekend, they're going to offer up a free 1-month membership to their training.
Online training?
Yep. It's unbelievable. We got incredible partners in Minnesota Racquetball. We got Patrick Miller Construction, Patrick Miller Roll-Offs, Lifetime Fitness, or Lifetime, excuse me, is a partner. And look at this. You and I are yapping so much, we're missing a match. Shocking that I would yap a little too much, but there's a match going on, so we're going to get back to that. Bob, thank you very much for stepping in and spending a few minutes with us. Your time's greatly appreciated. I know you got to get back and work that tournament desk, the tireless work these guys doing. So I'm going to get back to the action here.